So we are 5 weeks into the NFL's regular season, and teams are feeling the impact of the league's shift in concussion protocol. Miami Dolphins quarterback Teddy Bridgewater took a big hit yesterday and was pulled from the game against the Jets because of those new rules. The Dolphins went on to lose by a score of 17-40. So let's bring in CBS Mornings co-host Nate Burleson for more on this. This is really interesting, Nate. So this is the second quarterback that they're losing as a result of a concussion. But I am both impressed with how quickly the league has responded to the outcry and changed the protocol. Also, like I was saying to Nancy before, they didn't need a doctor on the sidelines. They just needed a mom on the sidelines just to take a look at these players and be like, no, you can't go back out there. So tell us a little bit about this new protocol and the impact that it's had on the games thus far.
Yeah, I guess you do need a mom out there to say, hey, don't put my baby back in the game.
Exactly.
But, all jokes aside, the adjustment to the concussion protocols includes ataxia, which is basically difficulties with balance, walking, even sometimes speech. So as you're going through the neurological test, you also have somewhat of an eye test where you'll have someone on the sideline looking at the player as he walks, as he talks, as he tries to find his balance, and a series of tests to see if that player has control over his functions. And if that is indeed the case where they don't, then you take that player, you pull him off to the sideline, maybe go into the blue tent that's on the sideline, and then take him into the locker room for further evaluation. And that's what they're doing. This adjustment is what we like to say, better safe than sorry. You don't want to throw a player back out there if you know that they might be dealing with some difficulties after a big hit.
And I think, to your point, Anne-Marie, how quickly they've managed to implement these new policies. I mean, it's happening fast. I've heard you talk before about, and sometimes in these instances, you almost have to save the player from themselves because how much they want to continue going out there.
Yeah, let's just call it what it is. These are competitive athletes, and I'm speaking from a firsthand perspective. I've been out there. I've been banged up. I've had concussions. I've had bumps and bruises, sprained ankles, and still looked at my coach and said, throw me out there. Because it's not just about me being selfish and wanting to play and get a catch or score a touchdown. It's this overwhelming sense that you're letting down everybody. And when I mean everybody, I mean everybody. The guy next to your teammate, your coaching staff who believed in you, the fans in the stands, even your family at home that might be depending on that next week's check. So for players, when we're sitting there saying, nah, coach, I'm good, I'm going to tough it out. Because as men, as athletes, we've been taught our whole lives, men don't cry. And if it's a bump, then you can play through it. And if you can walk, you can run. If you can run, you can play. Now they're kind of dispelling all of these things that we grew up with, that shouldn't be part of the game and shouldn't be part of our thought process when evaluating ourselves. So I'm glad that the league is taking this step, even if it's taking a guy off the field that could possibly play. I know that might impact the outcome of a game, but at the end of the day, if the player is more safe than he was after he took that hit, then I'm all for the changes in the rules.
Exactly. So let's talk a little more football outside of the concussion protocol. And full disclosure, you already know this, Nate. You may not. I watch the Eagles, and that's it. 4-0, 4-0. But as I understand, there are other games being played on a regular Sunday. So let's talk about the Bucs-Falcons game. A bit of a controversial call involving Tom Brady. What can you tell us about that?
Well, there's a call known as roughing the passer, which is basically when the quarterback drops back, if you hit him in a rough way, there's your call. And it allows the offense to keep the possession, extend their drive. So this was a close game back and forth. I looked at the play. It was a fair sack on Tom Brady. The defender took him down. As we're seeing right here, he rolled him around, and he didn't slam him to the ground. He tackled him to the ground. I mean, it was your typical football play. He didn't jump on him. He didn't suplex him like WWE. And then the flag was thrown. And I think collectively, as football fans, we all thought to ourselves, I know you want to protect the players. And I know we make an emphasis when it comes to protecting quarterbacks. But what are you supposed to do if you're a defender? Are you supposed to grab Tom Brady and say, hey, Tom, I'm going to take you to the ground now, gently.
Gently.
Sleep now, babe. Exactly.
Very delicately set him down.
I'm making light of it, but the defenders, that's what they're thinking. They're saying you're taking away the grit of the game. And even Tom Brady himself, after the game, they were asking him, Tom, that was a play that was somewhat controversial, that call. And Tom said, well, I don't make the calls. I don't throw the flags. In so many ways, I took that as a former player that call could have went either way. So it's a tough call. I get that we are protecting the players, but let's not take away that grit and that muscle that makes this game special.
Yeah,
Very
totally.
fine line to walk here. Nate, thank you so much. It's so good to see you.
Of course, and make sure you check out the Bills and Chiefs game on CBS and on Paramount. It is going to be a good one of the best games of the season.
All right.
Looking forward to it. Nate, thanks. Kanye West.